Welcome back. It's now time for Midday Sports. Here's Antonia Atkinson.
With their focus on next year's World Cup, the West Indies will look to avoid a series defeat when they take on New Zealand in their fifth and final T20 international this evening in Dunedin. The host currently leads the series 2-1 after the fourth game in Nelson ended in a no result as only 39 balls were possible due to rain. Speaking at the pre-match press conference, West Indies captain Shai Hope spoke about the importance of winning today's game in the broader context of preparing for the World Cup.
Like I always say, you have to keep learning every single day. You never know it all. You never have the solution, the 100%. But in this situation here, I just believe we got to continue growing as a team, learning from each opposition, learning from each condition. Because when we do face, if we do face them in the World Cup, we still got to use the knowledge that we would have gained from this series. So every single game counts, every single experience counts. But I just believe that every time we go out there to play is about understanding what's required to win and take that knowledge that you would have gained and transfer it to every single game in the future.
The fifth T20 bowls off at 7:15 p.m. Jamaica time. The England captain Ben Stokes has hit back at critics who have questioned the team's preparation methods heading into the upcoming Ashes series in Australia. England will play a 3-day game against an England Lions team starting on Thursday at Park Ground in Perth in their only warm-up game ahead of the opening test on November 21. Past Ashes tours have regularly included at least 3 warm-up matches before the first test, usually against domestic opposition. Criticism of England's preparation has come from former captain Ian Botham, Michael Vaughan and Graham Gooch. Stokes responded to the comments on Wednesday.
Preparation is like, we've been preparing for this for a long time. There's obviously state cricket going on at the moment. I know a couple of the Australian boys are playing. Time has obviously got to be taken into consideration as well. We had, some of our squad members out here recently playing a series in New Zealand. The schedule's pretty jam-packed to be able to sort of prepare, I think, how teams probably would have done 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago as well. So I think there's a lot of factors that have changed over the years of cricket.
And finally, senior player for Jamaica's women's team to the Caribbean Basketball Championship, Sasha Dixon, says despite the team failing to put up a strong showing in their last tournament in 2023, they are ready to deliver in Guyana this week. The Caribbean tournament makes a return after 2 years and will see 5 teams battling in a round-robin format from today until Sunday, with the top 3 teams advancing to the 2026 Central Basketball Women's Championship. Jamaica will open their campaign today at 3:30 p.m. as they oppose Suriname. Dixon, who has represented the country in several tournaments in the past, believes a top 3 finish is achievable.
On paper, this team is a better team. Like myself and Danielle, who has been with the team for a longer period, who has been to CBC more than once, more than twice. So with that experience and some of the other players being at CBC before, compared to last year, unfortunately, we did not medal. It is a better team going forward. So we expect to medal. And I'm here to ensure that.
The week-long tournament runs daily from 3:30 p.m. through to November 16 and also includes host Guyana, the Bahamas, and Virgin Islands. And that's it for your Midday Sports Roundup. I'm Antonia Atkinson.
Thank you, Antonia. And that's the Midday News Package. I'm Kerry-Ann Simpson. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, good afternoon.